So this is a before, real quick. This is that same system where we had that busted pipe here from yesterday. So at the end of the day, we're gonna swap it out. It's pretty straightforward. So just so you guys know, this is the gas line right here. On the new system, I believe it's on the right side. I'm pretty sure it is, but gas line is just gonna go over to the right side. The chimney, hopefully it's the same size. I forgot to order that reducer, but hopefully it's the same size. This is gonna get replaced also, the vent damper. Drain right there. I don't know why they would have pipe. I don't even think this is legal, but they pipe the relief. What is this? A supply? What is this? Oh, this is for the expansion tank. We're gonna replace that too. And then technically this is the supply right here. And then that guy right there is the return. This is the return right here. So they both meet here, and right here I'm gonna end up modifying this up and over and down, so we can put an air scoop in there. All right, let's see. Yep, that's it. 7 o'clock. It's a late night install, but we're gonna try to throw in 4 hours today, and then tomorrow we'll finish. But yeah, this is a before. All right, so this is the update. This is the update. Yeah, so ideally you want to take out as much as you can from the old boiler, because each of these fittings are kind of expensive and it doesn't make sense to reuse. Look, this is why normally I never sit any boilers on the ground for situations like this. But yeah, at the end of the day, this is the supply line. It's gonna usually when you put in a boiler, the supply and the return need to both come out on the same side. So if you got supply and return on the left side, then they both got to go in on the left or on the right. Right? Normally it says it on the book too, but this is the supply. This is the return. That's the gas line. The electrical is here somewhere. This is the electrical, and we're gonna run a new thermostat wire. Oh, nada más te salió el codo, no el fitting way. See if we can get the fitting that way. Mira, güey, quítale la puerta, güey, para que haya más espacio para agarrar. Quita esta pinche puerta, though. Let's take this door out, way, so we have more space to grab this pipe, way.
You're not gonna use this grip no more, right?
No, way, everything nice and clean. All right, so this is normally how I bring down boilers like this. I got this dolly right here. Home Depot, $300. And then I carry 2 rows. I might have to get the one that you can ratchet in there. Dolly, yeah. Yeah. So right now we're gonna clean up this little area over here, just to get it ready for bricks and then installation. I gotta start setting this up and start figuring out how. Oh yeah, me iba muchas cajas que vino con esto, güey. All right, so this is the status update. We're working on the gas line right now. Gas line is gonna go over, up, and right there. Over here, you remember originally it went down and then under. I ended up putting the pump facing up because I need to make a kind of like a loop here, because I'm gonna put an air scoop right here. Right now he's preparing the copper so we can start brazing and start working on the copper line. Usually the copper takes the longest, so we're attacking it right away. And yeah, we ended up putting some shims underneath this thing. $9:30 actually. It's 9:30 p.m. Got a little bit of time left. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, we're calling it technically we're calling it a night. It's midnight. We still got the gas to finish. All the plumbing is technically done. I just got to put in that air scoop right here. I told these guys not to touch it up or fill it up right here. I'm gonna have a heart attack if they do. The pump is over here. I still got to connect from here to there. The exhaust, I got to get it from 5-inch to 6-inch and then connect it here. Low voltage right here. The thermostat is already connected. This I got to take out. The electrical, technically, this is the power right here, and it's gonna get an outlet and a switch right here. And I think that's it. No, wait, come on, that way. Oh, el pressure reducer valve. I gotta put that pressure reducer valve back here. It's all small things. So it's copper, half-inch. But this is the progress. For some reason, there's no heat in this house, and some idiot decided to fill it up again with water. So I'm draining it again so the pipes don't bust. All right, so the reason I ended up going up, over, and back down was because I needed to add this right here. Removes the air out of the system automatically. It's an air separator. An air scooper is different. It might still work, but this is an air separator. And underneath here, the expansion tank is going to go in, which is that guy right there. And the reason it has to be here is because right here don't have enough space for that tank. So I've been moving, but at the end of the day, these are my cuts right here. And they're going to go inside of here, and it's going to solder it together, and that's it. Alright guys, reporting. I'm doing one last update. We're technically, this is kind of took longer than I expected. But at the end of the day, this is the automatic air separator, not an air scoop, air separator. And then this one, if you do get one of these, make sure this one isn't tight all the way because no air is going to come out. It's got to be loose. And then obviously this is the expansion tank. I had to move it over a little bit. I just needed to. I didn't have enough space. It's tight tolerances. And then, so I turned on, I had originally turned on the unit. Oh, this is a new pressure reducing valve, And I ended up fixing the copper real fast. So we ended up turning on the unit, and we ended up having a leak down here on the gasket and on the body. We had a leak on the gasket and on the body. So right now, we're taking out the gaskets. This is one of the old ones in here. So you see how it's already kind of smushed in there? This guy's taking out the other one right here. You know, flip it around. But technically, there's supposed to be a square groove in here to accept the new gasket. So he's taking that out, and then we're going to put all this in, and hopefully no leaks, and we're out of here. Let me see. Let me show you guys a little bit. This is the gas line. Same thing, same gas line. This is why I like to do a service outlet. So anytime I got to work here, boom, plug it in, got my light. This is on and off. Right now the system is off. This is an extra return port. Because remember, you have a return and a supply on both sides, right? For this one, whichever one you don't use gets turned into the emergency relief valve. This is just here for in case something does happen, the water shoots out and not this way. The vent damper, this one, make sure it's in manual. Hold damp, open damper, automatic. You see it says right here, automatic. This way, make sure this knob right here. Okay. Sheet metal's done. This was 5 inches, converted into 6, and then straight into the chimney. Technically, this is the one for the circulator pump. It connects here. You got one for the circulator pump, and then one for the direct hot water, which we don't have, which we don't use, right? Let's see if it says it here in the sticker. Yep. All the controls. What else? The supply line, connected the same way. The return, the only difference is I went over and down. And now the pump, and that's it. We should be hopefully out of here soon. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Next step is, let me show you guys this one last one if I forget. I try to upload a video every day, but sometimes these projects, they take all day, and by the time I'm done, it's already the next day. So look, this is where it cracked originally. So we had to replace this right here. It's a new pipe. This took a little bit longer than I expected also to repair this. And then these are my radiators, and the house is getting really cold fast. So hopefully we can cut this on pretty soon. And technically, same thermostat. It's 33 degrees, man. I don't know if you guys can see. 33 degrees. We're at that critical point where I need to cut this thing on fast. But yeah, this is pretty much a hydronic replacement with the addition of automatic air separator, because it didn't have one. All right. Hey, just so you guys see, these are the gaskets, and you see how they have that square edge here. That literally should just sit inside like this, which, oh man, it does in a way. It's a little tight. But we'll set it on both sides, put it in, and then start clamping it down. Alright, so the 2 gaskets are in, just so you guys can see the bolt arrangement. And then technically, this has an arrow pointing the flow. Oh yeah, there's another piece right here where you see it right here. And then there's one, you see this gasket right here?
Yeah.
You have to get rid of that.
Let me get the flathead.
Alright. And then this is the body gasket. That one goes in here. So we're gonna clean that and then swap that out and put this in. So I try to clean it as much as I can with some sandpaper. And then this is the gasket right here. Just make sure it's fitted all the way in. I will put it here first and I'll put it here. And that's it, no way. Okay. Okay, so now that this pipe is fixed, now the water is circulating, and then we got the same problem over here. So we got this leak right here. You know where to show over here. There's another leak over here. You see the water, and then another leak over here. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's starting to freeze that way. And we got another leak over here. And hopefully those are the only ones left. Look at the water. This is why you usually you don't want, if it's cold, you gotta heat it up. You can't let it just linger there. Alright guys, so for the last unit, as you can see, hey, this is Rogers Park though. This is where I grew up, guys. This is where we're reporting from, live from the 5. But for that last guy, he made the mistake of waiting to the last minute, man. It's below, I don't know if it's below 0 over here in Chicago right now, but it is cold. And that guy, he had 2 options. He could have converted over to a furnace with ductwork, but you see his basement doesn't have that much.
Turn left onto Northridge Boulevard.
Right now I gotta go to Dollar Tree and get my boy some toys because they're fighting. They're fighting over this simple toy. But either way, that guy could have had an option of getting a furnace with ductwork with AC, and then the bill would have been like same thing, like 17 grand. But at least it would all have been new. In this method, he was trying to save money, but honestly, it might have cost him probably more than he would have wanted to fix. This last video is going to be part 3. I'll probably upload it in a day or 2 because I got another project tomorrow, and I probably won't be there till Friday. But we'll do the part 3, and then we'll fix all his busted pipes. But this is the variables that can happen in a hydronic system when you're working with below freezing water. There's a chance that all the pipes there are gonna bust as far as like the copper water lines, but that's the plumber's issue. But either way, thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the the finished product for this project hopefully by Friday.
Continue on Northridge Boulevard for 1 mile.
Guys, thanks for watching.